Real quick, just do a quick video on a quick point. That's basically these few verses in Sirach that go into, basically remaining humble when the Lord increases you. I think I just thought of a verse. Let me look it up real quick. To remain humble when the Lord increases you. And it's a few verses in Sirach in the Apocrypha out of the King James Bible, 1611 version. Salakia, if I did not say, but first and foremost, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. And yeah, I'm going to get right into it. And as we know, the Apocrypha is in the original Bible in the 1611 version, the authorized King James version. So it is indeed a part of the Bible, and it has a lot of verses as I'm reading that I come across that I've never heard before, so I like to do videos on them. All right, but this is going to be real quick to the point. Sirach, this is chapter 18, verse, let me see. Let's start at 25. It says, when thou hast enough, remember the time of hunger. And when thou art rich, think upon poverty and need. So it said, when thou hast enough, remember the time of hunger. Meaning, if the Lord will increase you, all right, the Lord will give you a better paying job where you're sitting comfortable. You're supposed to remember in the time, you're supposed to remember when you didn't have it like that. All right, when you were poor, so to speak. All right. You may be eating now, but there might have been a time where you didn't have much food to eat. All right, but it's all thanks to the Lord that you're able to be increased and be where you are now. It says, when thou art rich, think upon poverty. Yeah, think upon poverty and need. So this is a scripture basically telling you to always remain humble, because you got guys that will come into this truth. All right, the Lord may increase them with a better job, better financially, better living of life. All right. And then they might fall out because of carnal earthly desires. All right. They might have got a woman, all right, new car, new job, making a lot of money. All right. They might be like, I don't need the Lord no more. I got all this on my own. So this scripture is telling you to always remain humble. All right. When you're eating good, remember when you weren't eating good. All right. It'll keep you humble, because this is what this truth is all about. Being humble and faithful to the Lord. Verse 26, from the morning until the evening, the time is changed, and all things are soon done before the Lord. A wise man will fear in everything, and in the day of sinning, he will beware of offense, but a fool will not observe time. So it says a wise man will fear in everything. All right, because we're supposed to understand that at any point in time, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai can take all these things away, which he's going to do. All right, you think all these people, all the elites of Israel, or so-called elites, let me say that, all the higher ups of Israel, all the ones who've made it in Hollywood and stuff, they think they've got there on their own. All right, and by worshiping Satan, all right, and Baphomet, all right, they're not fearing the Lord. They're not fearing Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, when thou art rich, think upon poverty and need. They're not thinking of like this. All right, they're thinking that they're set for life. All right, they're sitting rich and wealthy and don't even care about the rest of Israel who's struggling. All right, they're cocky bastards. But a wise man is supposed to fear in everything. So, because we're supposed to know that the Lord can take us out anytime. He can take away everything he's given us at any time. All right, it says, and in the day of sinning, he will beware of offense, but a fool will not observe the time. All right. So if you get all cocky and you're thinking you're doing everything on your own, you're a fool. And the Lord's going to destroy those type of people. All right. All the people who've forgotten the Lord once they've reached stardom in Hollywood. All right. Jay-Z and all those people. Jay-Z had the nerve to say in a song, the meek shall inherit the earth. All right. Meek means humble. All right. The lowly. You aren't meek. He's sitting as a king in this world. All right. Let me see. That was pretty much it, man. These few verses in Sirach, like I said, I come across a few verses every now and then. In the Apocrypha that I haven't read before, because it was they took out these books. So a lot of these verses we didn't hear growing up. We didn't hear any of these, first of all, growing up in the world, in the so-called Christian church. All right, we didn't have the Apocrypha. So, oftentimes I'll come across a lot of verses that I haven't read, and it'll be beautiful and edifying. So, I'll just share it with you, Akim. So with that, Lord's will, you edified. All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Kakwadash, Shalom.